Hi there, welcome back to Media in a Minute. Today's topic is about media ownership, one of the key concepts of media studies. Now, who owns the media controls what is said in the media. We tend to think of it in simple terms, so public media, it's good, it's high quality, private or commercial media, driven by profit, and it's bad and it's evil. So think about the Fox News thing, for example. That's one example from the States. Actually, it's not that simple. In New Zealand, we tend to worry about monopolies, not the board game Monopoly, but the concept of one company owning everything in terms of media. We used to have that actually in New Zealand. So for the longest time, TVNZ had all the channels. So they had one channel first, then two, and it wasn't until 1989 that TV3 came on board and provided some competition, and that's what we currently have now. So instead of a monopoly, you have a duopoly, so two organisations, and it happens, say, in radio too. MediaWorks and NZME. You've got those two organisations who control most of the stuff. On a world scale though, it gets a little more complicated. So Disney, well-known company, owns around a fifth of all world media, and it seems to own the biggest franchises at the moment, namely Marvel and Star Wars. So if you have one or two main directors, writers, showrunners, etc. who control these properties, then you've really got the flow of information concentrated in a small number of people, which traditionally is not good. But then, who's to make that judgment? Who actually says that's a problem? We elect a single person to run our country, so why is it any worse if we do it for media? I mean, whose voice really matters when it comes to the adventures of Rey, or what happens to the Avengers? Is it my voice? Is it your voice? Whose voice is actually the most important? That was Media in a Minute.